Welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today, should you, could you? Before we get started, if you like my channel, please consider subscribing. Helps the channel grow. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Along with that, feel free to leave comments. Love to hear from you. Agree, disagree, topics you want to talk about. So let's get started. Should you or could you retire? It's definitely a very valid question in what is probably for most people a very tough and troubling year. So looking at the average 401k, it fell by 3%. So it's not necessarily a great sign. You know, people are looking at that and going, oh, but keep in mind the market always rises and falls. So, but along with that, you know, the trade wars, the tariffs, has caused a lot of people to kind of, oh my God, get whiplash. It's on again, off again. They don't know what they want to do, and in the meantime, it's all of us that are struggling and getting hurt by all of that. So the tariffs aren't necessarily working out in the benefit of the average Joe, and that's for sure. Along with that, those are causing, as well as with inflation, higher prices. So it kind of makes you wonder. It's like, oh man, is it a good time to retire? And it's got to have you to have some cause for concern, where you're just going, oh, I don't know if I can do this, you know. So, or I should do this. It just makes you wonder. So, best thing to do is get some advice from a CFP, a certified financial planner. You know, get one that can show you where you sit, good, bad, and get one that's fee-based, not based on the percentage of your portfolio, but you know, you can get some advice to give yourself some peace of mind. They are great resources to help you in many ways when you're trying to figure it out. So in this past year, we have seen a 13% increase in claims, you know, meaning people claiming their Social Security, and you know, people are just saying, "I'm done, I'm out," and many of them, it's the age of 62 that has really seen that increase. They are just saying, you know, I've had it, don't want to do this no more, you know. So you got to ask yourself, as many people do you keep on maximizing your contributions? Or do you look for another alternative and say, okay, I'll keep it at a certain level, but maybe put more into cash, more into an emergency fund, so that when you do finally decide to retire, you've got that extra cash and you can, you know, be comfortable having that, you know, whether it's for emergencies or just be sitting on it for whatever your own personal use is. You know, so, you know, do you keep on contributing at a higher level? Now, most people would say, oh my God, yes, you should. And I'm one of them. I would tell you that, you know, you would really want to keep adding to your portfolio, growing that, you know, overall nest egg. But there are people who say, you know, okay, you know, do you really need to max out? You know, and can you just be at maybe a comfortable level and continue to keep contributing? You know, is this causing you to consider putting your retirement off? You know, so it's one of those things where you just kind of go, maybe I'll wait the market out, you know, wait another year. And wait another year, not terrible, but waiting another year can cause you to wait another 2 years. You know, maybe it doesn't rebound quick enough. And so you don't pull the trigger on it and you kind of hesitate. I'm not sure if I should, you know. So, or are you considering maybe working in retirement? You know, the offset, you know, if you are not retiring at full retirement age and maybe anywhere between 62 and say 67, you might just go, well, if I work a part-time gig and, you know, remember, working a part-time gig is all on your terms. So I personally don't believe that you consider that working, because you're not. You're just simply, you're doing things at your term and you're making a little bit of money. And there's all kinds of things you can do that will not feel like work and make it quite enjoyable. So it really comes down to, you know, your fear. So are you saving money, but you're not living? You are not enjoying your life. You're not going out there and having a great time because you're too afraid of the unknown. We're all afraid of the unknown. But I can tell you that you just simply, get in there and, jump in. The water's fine, and I guarantee you'll find a way to make it work. You really will. So don't avoid living simply for the sake of saving. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. You agree, disagree. And with that, I'm going to tell you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.